A few weeks ago, I had an idea. What if I can start my own clothing brand without touching any inventory? I found a company called Martinez that claims to do everything for you: printing, packing, and shipping. Sounds perfect, right? I decided to put it to the test. I ordered a few custom products, and today we are unboxing them to see if they're actually worth it. Will this quality be amazing or a total disaster? Let's find out. Now, this is going to be the all over print, short sleeve Hawaiian shirt. And this thing, the colors are nice. Look at the detail, the colors. Okay, the buttons are good. This is a 2XL too as well. Okay, got an airplane on the front, some waves on the shirt, like the design, it's clean. The back, it says summer freedom. You see that? Just really clean. Okay. The print on there, like it's not faded at all, just really clean. Okay, from the sleeves, front, the back. It says this is really good. The sunset, like the colors are good. I love it. I'm not a Hawaiian shirt type of guy, but like this is clean. This is a really nice one. All right, next one is going to be the all over print unisex baseball jersey. Okay, look at, so this is where the front end of it. Okay, you can see like the button down, which is really nice, a baseball jersey, and the print too as well, all over the Hawaiian, like palm trees, Hawaiian style, number 10 baseball jersey. Really nice too, feels good. You can see the printing on the sleeve. I see the print on the sleeve, the palm trees and around the baseball. You can see it's just nice, right? And just looking at the whole detail, the design of it, number 10 baseball, the buttons are good. Feels really good. Nice baseball jersey. Yeah, really nice. And this is going to be a 2XL all over print unisex baseball jersey. Really nice. I like this one. All right, this one right here is going to be a all over print polo shirt. This is a lightweight, okay? And you can see this is like a golf design on here, right? Which is really cool. And this is a 2XL. So you see the front right there. All right, let's go ahead and turn it around. You can see the back. This is the back. All right. See the print on the actual sleeves itself. That little logo print of the golf. Says golf right there. Pretty cool. The 2XL. So the print on this one is actually pretty nice. Really nice. Okay. And then one thing to think about too is just the printing, the all over print. What's going to make you different? Okay. Some things to think about is like what's going to make you different from everyone else. That's one of the things I always think about when it comes to anything like this. You want to think about how you're going to be different from the rest of your competition, right? Okay. So this is going to be the all over print polo shirt and lightweight. Now, this one right here is really detailed, pretty cool. This is the stained glass SunCatcher for window hanging. Okay, now look at this. It's just like it looks like some type of church, okay, or some type of building that's like really like old modern Roman looking church, right? It has a little cross up there, and then the snow. Now with this, something like this, I'm thinking more of, again, I feel like more customized as far as I'm thinking more of like pets and butterflies. I can see something like this working with butterflies. People love butterflies. And even churches, right? People probably love something like this. But I see more of customizable, how you're gonna put, someone's name on there, your cat, your dog. But this is really cool. You can hear it. All right. This is a really cool one too as well. And it'll probably look really good in the sun. Okay. So you can see that right there. And this is the stained glass SunCatcher. Now this is going to be a window hanging SunCatcher. Now this one right here, it's a pretty cool one, right? So you get just a little bunny dressed up, and I feel like this is more like a Christmas theme. It's like the snowflake looking, right? Okay, now, but like something like this, I think is okay for like seasonal stuff, but I would get more passionate. Something with like maybe like your dogs or something like that. I can see this working really well. Like this one it's okay. Okay. Now, but like this is just an example, right? Just look at the detail of it. I feel like more passionate anything with animals, dogs, even the bunny too. You can do like a bunny. If some people have bunnies as their pets, and you can put the name of the bunny. Okay, so I could see something like this. And if you're gonna do like theme stuff, it can be for like Christmas. But this is what the window hanging sun catcher looks like, and this pretty cool. And you can hang this in the window. It comes with a nice little chain, little plastic sticky if you wanted to hang it any type of way too. There's that. This is the window hanging sun catcher. And this right here, you're gonna see on the top right there's a little hole, so you can put this little chain through there. So this detaches right here, so you can see it detaches right there, and then you're just gonna go ahead and place it through the hole. And as you push it through the hole, it comes through, and you can see how that chain works right there. Okay. This is going to be the custom shape 2-layer wooden car clip. It comes with a little clip right here, and basically just you'll take off the little plastic part right there, and this sticks to the back of this photo visor clip. Okay, so let me go ahead and just show you how easy it is to do this. But this product right here is pretty interesting because I feel like stuff with in loving memory, like people buy a ton of this right here, okay? And people like they love this type of stuff. And when I'm thinking about this, like personally myself, my grandpa would love something like this in his car for someone that he cares about. And it's like very passionate to that person. Okay, so I went ahead and put it on the back of it so you can see, right? So real easy to put on the back, right? It was really easy. And then the clip, right? Okay. And then show you an example. I'll put this on my car's visor, sun visor, to give you an idea of what it looks like. But look at it. Okay. It's like a custom print and love and memory, always and forever in our hearts. So it's Elizabeth Taylor, and then in 1940, 2024. So you see that right there, right? Very detailed, really nice. And I can see someone making a purchase of this type of print-on-demand product, right? So especially if it's customizable, you put a picture of a person, individual, and love and memory of somebody, and then putting all the extra details, and maybe even putting something more special, like something special related to that person in the background. I can see that working really good. Now, these are all the products that we went over in this video. So stained glass sun catcher for window hanging. You see this right here. Now they have different tiers, different sizes. You're going to see all that. You can see all the product photos too as well to give you an idea. There's even have videos on the actual listing to see exactly how they look. And it breaks down like the materials and everything here. Okay. Come over here to the next one, window hanging sun catcher. You can see the different tiers here. If you click on the different tiers, it'll give you an idea. And the product mock-ups, you're going to see like the different pictures, give you an idea of all that too as well. So there's some good stuff that you can do here and customize with these different product ideas. Come over here. Here's the custom shaped 2-layer wooden car clip. This is the one that we went over in this video. So there's quite a few. Each one looks different. Now you're going to see that. Keep in mind, all these products can look different because there's different ways that you can create them and customize them, right? That's what makes you different from the rest of the competition. Okay. So keep that in mind. Just trying to be as custom as possible. Understanding that is going to make all the difference in your business and help you grow it to that next level where you want it to be. The all over print polo shirt, you see that, breakdown sizing, also to the pricing. So each one $3.97. Okay. $3.50, $11.50. Okay, so each one's going to have different pricing over here too. All over polo, $14, and then you can see the different sizes, the different tiers, and then you can see all the product photos. Next one, all over print for a baseball jersey, right? The different sizes, pricing, $16.75, and you go down, you see all the different color and the different designs that they have here. So pretty cool. Next one, all over print, the Hawaiian shirt, right? This is pretty cool too as well, right? $16.50, and then the different tiers and different sizes. And one thing I wanted to touch on is keep in mind too, you're not holding no inventory. So keep in mind how powerful this is when it comes to any of this. You don't have to have the inventory on hand. You don't have to worry about it collecting dust. There's times where I went to local businesses or different coffee shops. They have merchandise on the wall, but it's like sitting there. It's like you can tell that it's collecting a lot of dust because it's not selling, or it's not. It's just they have a lot of it and it's just sitting up there and it's collecting dust. And then the good thing about this, just different ways too. Like the think about local merch where you can create like a QR code for a person that wants to create a custom like shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt or a baseball jersey or a polo, anything like that. You can leverage that in a way where it makes it customized on that landing page for you, for the customer to purchase that product, and then use merchandise to fulfill the order and send it to the customer. So keep that in mind. So that's very important to understand. Like there's different ways you can approach this. There's not one size fit all when it comes to this. There's several different ways you can do this type of print on demand business model. All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick overview of merchandise, the dashboard. Okay, so you're going to see how the integration, everything on the left-hand side, orders, products, collections, billing, fulfillment, health, and then integrations. You can see WooCommerce, Google Shopping, eBay, Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, Orderdesk, Shopbase, TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is one of the big ones right now, very popular. And then API, you can obviously connect the API, which is really, really cool, right? And then if we look, you can see, you know how you see this is just an example, just a test. You can connect your store, right, which is cool. And then let's come over here, right here, the trending products. This is really nice because it shows you like the pricing of each product, but it also shows you like what is trending right now. Okay, and then it shows you the new products right here on the dashboard, which is really cool too as well. And there's a little tab so you can just go over to the right. And some of these products we went over in this video, as you're going to see. But let's go over. You can see like the newer products too over here. Pretty cool. And then they have a full thing, a full tutorial back here. Okay, and it shows you, like, they go over a lot of stuff, which is really nice, especially if you're just starting out and you don't have no idea what you're doing. And keep in mind too, a lot of this stuff, it can be a lot at once, but knocking it out piece by piece is one thing I always recommend, because it's not just, you're not just going to learn everything overnight. You know, you're going to learn something new, and just think about it by like hours, or every 1 hour, you're going to learn something new. Okay. So just try to chip at it like that away, chip at it away like that, to help you and give yourself an understanding like how the whole process works, right? All right, so you're gonna come over here to products on the left-hand side of the column right here. So remember, there's things you can click on right here. You can minimize integrations, you can see that, right? Products, come over here to, so there's request a sample, create a regular product, or create a campaign. Okay, this is gives you that idea of everything here. But what we're gonna do for this example is create campaign. So combine layout, split layout. So this is a new feature, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do combine layout. And then the same thing too, it's gonna have a list of all the products right here. You're gonna see like a big list of all the products. And for the example, we're just gonna pick just one product. We'll go ahead and pick this one right here. And then we hit that product and go ahead and hit design. Now it gives you obviously extra small, and then you just highlight the sizes that you want. Okay, and then you can go ahead and add a color if you want. Go ahead and select all, you can do that, right? Or just all dark, kind of light, whatever you want to do. We'll go ahead and hit the dark. Okay, and then we'll put the price, let's say $23.99. All right, now there's an advanced feature right here, so you can, if you wanted to change the price, so on a 3x, if you wanted to do $20 or $30, you can do so on that. Let's go ahead and upload a piece of artwork, or your design, rather say. Okay, I'm going to upload a design. I just basically dragged and dropped it over there. Okay, you can see how it just populate over here now, because it's a darker color. We're gonna go ahead and switch to the background color. Now you can align horizontal, vertical. There's some stuff that you can do right here. Okay, so you can move the design around as you please. But you can see the artboard right there, the canvas. You can see it's right in the middle, which is really nice. Okay. Now you can go ahead and add the front. You can add the back. There's a sleeve. It gives you an option for a sleeve. But we're just gonna go ahead and add to the front. And then if you come over here to campaign details, you can add your description, you add your tags, your Facebook pixel, whatever you want to do right here for Facebook conversion API. And then if you want, now we have it all done. All right, just to give you an idea of the actual preview of the mockup. So you have the design right there. You come over here to the little tab, you'll see design, and then you'll see preview. And as you hit the preview, it's going to go ahead and share the mockup of the actual design on the product, so you can get an idea. Now, you can do this with every single product as long as it has that preview tab right there. So as you're going to see right there, elbows high, gloves fly. And let me see, let me actually bring this up just a tiny bit. Bring this in. Okay. All right. So you're going to see, right? So it's obviously on the front. If you had something on the back, it will show like the back of the actual mock-up, the design on the actual back, but elbows high, gloves fly. And then you show the different colors. Right, pretty dang cool. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Hit publish and let it do its thing. All right, now you're gonna see that it's completed. So if I wanted to request a sample, I can go ahead and do so. Let's say if I want to see how it look and I want to request one, just come in here, pick the product, pick your sizing. Let's say this is extra large, let's say black, and then I could just hit add to order, right? And then it will go through the whole. So I'm over here. I come in here, fill out all this information, and then create the order. And I wanted to see how a sample would look like. I could do one thing I always recommend with any print-on-demand provider is always understand what your customer is going to get, so you can get an idea. Let's say if something goes wrong or they got the wrong product by accident, you can stay on top of that and help out your customer as best as possible because you know what they're going through, right? Because let's say if you ordered a product as a customer and then you got the wrong product sent to you, and it's crazy because it does happen, just mistakes, right? Human error or something, that can happen. And then if that happens, you're like, man, how come I got the wrong product? And then you can take care of the customer service as best as possible to make the customer understand the situation and help them out fix the issue. Now, let's say that your store is live and you want to start selling products. Okay, you're building a brand, you got your brand going, you got everything going, and now it's like how to market and how to make sales. And let's be real, products don't sell themselves. So when it comes to this, you have to get an understanding. It's not going to happen right away. Okay, then there's a few options that you can do here. You can come over here to Etsy and connect a store and build out your whole storefront and leverage their platform to help you get sales and traction that way. Okay, so that's one way. Keep in mind, this is a search platform. When a customer comes over here to type something in, they're searching to find a product. And then you can see right here with the cool thing with Etsy, it shows you the top searches of the week. So for example, let's go ahead and use Easter. So you can see the Easter finds. Let's go ahead and click on that. Now, let's say you can sell from, look at personalized baskets all the way to printables. Okay. So let's say you want to sell let's say t-shirt or a top or something like that. To give you an idea, there's a lot of things that are going on that are selling over here. Okay, I've been researching a lot of these bows right here, and I know that they've been doing really good. And if you know that they're doing really good, you understand that it's a trend that's happening right now. So if you can apply this to a niche and then try to stay ahead of the competition, this is one way to make sales, especially if something like this too as well. Look at coffee and bunnies, like in Easter, it's a theme right there. So you know that something like this is pretty good and obviously give you a better idea, a better chance to make a sale. So understanding what's trending and finding those patterns and recognizing the trends before your competition and staying ahead, that's one way to do this and make sales, right? So Etsy's one way, and it's a really cool place, a really cool platform. Amazon, I do a ton on Amazon personally. Okay, when it comes to this, I sell everything I do is pretty much Amazon. So put designs on shirts and make sales, make review videos, books, list goes on. Everything I do is Amazon. We make content around Amazon. Okay. So when it comes to this is like the #1 online shopping platform. Okay. You can sell products on here. So if you're going to put your products on here, there's obviously a process behind it to do that, but this is a really good place to make sales at. Okay. Make a lot of money. You can make a ton of money over here. I've created viral products, viral designs on t-shirts that make a lot of sales. And the one way I do that is understanding the trends, understanding the patterns, understanding what's making sales, and then I try to create my own unique design and try to rank #1 for that search term, right? So same thing with Amazon. Amazon is a place where people come over here into the search bar and type something in to find a product. Same thing with Etsy. They're both search platforms where people search to find something. Now let's dig into this a little bit. Now what I did was come over here and type in Easter shirt. It went down. Like it gives you an idea like what's selling. So these are all sponsored ads, right? So if you want to run ads, you can do that too as well. Now, when it comes to running ads, you got to understand that you're spending money, right? You're spending money to get a conversion. So you're putting it out there on the platform, like a Google search. People are typing Easter shirt and then your products are popping up. If they see a design, they click on it and buy, you make a sale, right? It's just as easy as that, but obviously understanding what people want is the main goal behind this. So if we come down here, Temu, Shin, Etsy, Goat USA. You're seeing Amazon all right here, right? Come down, you see some more Amazon. Walmart too is like a big one right now too as well. Walmart's a up and coming one. Walmart, Amazon, all Target's right here. Etsy, Those are good platforms. But now let's say if you want to run your own, like you want to drive your own traffic to your own platform. Let's say you have an idea where so Christian Easter t-shirts, right? Let's say you want to create stuff around the Christian niches, Bible niches, stuff like that. You want to talk about the Bible and you want to do stuff like that. I know a few people that they do this because they enjoy teaching this type of stuff to people, okay? And that's what it is at the end of the day. They're teaching stuff. So here's the website. So you want to drive your own traffic to your own website. You can definitely do that. So these are print-on-demand products right here. I recognize these actual mock-ups. Think about it as you're driving your own traffic, right? You're controlling your own traffic by leveraging social media. Okay, social media is an awesome place to create content, and we're going to look at this person's listing. Like you can see right here, and they have Facebook, they have YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram. So if you want to go this direction as far as picking a social media platform, digging in, testing, and seeing what's working, and then obviously posting it to all these other platforms because you're creating more reach for your product to be seen. Basically, you're creating the content, and then people come to your website, they check out your top selling products, right? And then you're plugging in merchandise, and when you plug them in, and then when the customer makes the purchase of the product, they print and ship the product to the customer for you. And that's the main thing. So let me show you, look at their following over here and get an idea of what they're doing. They have over 100,000 happy customers. So that's some social proof right there. So someone's new over here. They see this, they're like, whoa, okay. And you can see this looks like a customer actually looking at the wall art that they purchased. Okay. This is really cool. So you see that. And then you come down, you get an idea like what type of content they're creating. So they're creating photos in this image back there, John 5:13, supposed to be Jesus Christ, right? The image with him back there. And then, a quote. Okay. And look at the engagement that it's getting. Okay. Stop stressing yourself out. God knows what you are facing and he will provide. Now, just keep in mind, this is just an example. This is something that if you enjoy creating content like this, keep in mind, you want to think about something that you personally enjoy. So it's easier for you to create the content. And as far as creating the content, it can be anything. It can be baseball, it can be football, it can be basketball, anything like this. And then just diving into it, or a hobby of some sort that you like pickleball is like a big thing right now. If you want to create pickleball content, by all means, create pickleball content. But these are posts so that they're posting. And then obviously they can drive traffic to their actual website and any of the other social media platforms. So there's just one way, Facebook. Now let's come over here to YouTube. And also too, if you come over here on Facebook, they have 27 likes, 31,000 followers. That's crazy, right? And come over here on YouTube, 485K subscribers. Okay. And 468 videos. Now, if you look at their videos, it looks like only thing they're doing is just grabbing like a screenshot and just putting their most video. Okay. They got someone reviewing a phone case, which is really cool. All right. Let's see, where's it coming from? It's coming from the shorts? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's coming from their shorts, which is interesting because look how viral they're going. And it's creating that type of traction and that type of following for them subscribers over here. Okay, which I would like, if you see something like this, dig into it a little bit more because it's getting a lot of traction, driving probably a lot of traffic to their website. Okay. Yeah. Like the newest video that they put out was 292K. So what I said, the latest, that's the oldest. The oldest is more like the first video they put out. But look at their third short they put out got 1.8 million. So there's just to show you understanding the audience, understanding their niche. And this is crazy right here because you can drive a lot of traffic to your own website. And this is one way to create your own print-on-demand website. And then over here on Instagram, 3,256 followers. And they're just grabbing this. It feels like they're posting the same content over here on Instagram and over here on Facebook, right? But YouTube is more, it seems like that's where their main traffic is coming from. Let me check out their Pinterest. They have 76K followers over here. They look like they're posting a lot of print-on-demand products over here too as well, or pinning them to their board. So they're getting traction that way. But YouTube seems like the big one from looking at this. Okay, looking at this could be YouTube is driving a lot of traffic to their actual website. Okay, So just showing you different ideas, different ways that you can possibly create sales for your business, for your own website to drive traffic to your website, and just think bigger, okay? And you can do any type of niche. But one thing I always recommend is do a niche that you feel comfortable with to help you make sales with your print-on-demand business. So is merchandise worth it? From my experience, the products were good. From the prints on the tops, okay, those were nice and clean. You can see like the reds and the yellows and the sunsets, and from the palm trees, the prints came out really good. Even the fit too as well. Now keep in mind, if you want to test out any of those products, my link's going to be down below in the description. Order a size up with those tops because they'll fit a little tight, but just order a size up if you want like a looser fit. Now the sun catchers to the wooden car clip, those were really good products. Now keep in mind, you want to design something that people want, so keep that in mind. And that's why I went over like the marketing part and the research part of things, because that's very important if you want to make sales with these products, because the real success is the marketing, okay? And then obviously the research. The research and the marketing go hand in hand because you want to research and design something that someone actually wants, and then it makes the marketing so much easier for you to make sales and make money with your print-on-demand business. Now, because this business model is very easy to do, but the hard part is generating the sales and getting traffic to your products. Keep that in mind. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you tried print on demand before? Any questions or concerns? Leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching. Watch this video right here next if you want to learn more about how to do research online. And if you're getting any value out of this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button.